Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is Sogol Dargahifar and I'm an associate marriage and family therapist at Embracing You Therapy. Today we are diving into a topic that doesn't get as much as attention as it should. ADHD in females versus males. We often hear about ADHD in children, but there's still a lot of misunderstanding about how it presents differently in boys and girls, men and women. So let's break it down. First, let's briefly cover what ADHD is. ADHD stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. It's a neurodevelopmental disorder characterized by symptoms of inattention, hyperactivity, and impulsivity. Most people think of ADHD as just being hyperactive or unable to focus, but it's much more complex than that. ADHD affects executive functions in the brain, which are critical for organizing, planning, impulse control, and managing emotions. Now, traditionally, ADHD has been associated with hyperactive young boys, but why? Because that's how it often appears in males. But ADHD can look very different in females, leading to underdiagnosis or misdiagnosis. So let's talk about symptoms. How do they differ between females and males? In males, ADHD symptoms often present as what we call hyperactive impulsive type. This means they might have difficulty sitting still, seem constantly on the go, and often act impulsively without thinking things through. Imagine that a stereotypical young boy who can't stand in his seat at school or blurts out answers without raising his hand. But that's not all. Men with ADHD can also experience low self-esteem and insecurities, which are often externalized in different ways. These behaviors can include angry outbursts, high-risk behaviors such as substance misuse, speeding, excessive financial spending, seeming insensitive to other people's emotions, teasing others or being sarcastic, needing to be right or proving others wrong, and defensiveness. Now, females, on the other hand, their symptoms often manifest internally and can be more subtle, making them harder to recognize. These symptoms can include excessive daydreaming, anxiety, and depression. Many may zone out during conversations or struggle to stay focused, often losing track of what's happening around them. Auditory processing issues, forgetfulness, and challenges like eating disorders or hypersexuality can also be common. Women with ADHD also might display impatience, engage in body-focused repetitive behaviors such as skin picking, hair pulling, or leg bouncing, and experience fatigue or insomnia. They can have intense emotional responses, sometimes crying deeply out of frustration, anger, or feelings of guilt and shame. Due to social anxiety and heightened sensitivity to sensory input, they might also appear shy or withdrawn. Additionally, many females with ADHD experience symptoms related to rejection sensitive dysphoria or RSD, which is an extreme emotional sensitivity to perceived rejection or criticism. This can manifest as perfectionism, people-pleasing behaviors, or codependency. These individuals often swing between overachieving and underachieving, feeling overwhelmed by intense emotional reactions. These internalized symptoms and emotional sensitivities often lead to ADHD in females being overlooked. Because their symptoms are less disruptive and more internal, they might not stand out in classroom or workplace, but the impact on their mental health and daily functioning can be significant. So, why does this happen? Let's explore some common misconceptions. First, the cultural and societal expectations often play a huge role. We tend to expect girls to be more organized, calm, and attentive, So when a girl struggles with ADHD symptoms like forgetfulness or disorganization, it might be seen or dismissed as laziness or a lack of effort rather than a potential neurodevelopmental disorder. Second, because ADHD in females, as I mentioned earlier, is often less disruptive, teachers and parents might not notice or might attribute these behaviors to potentially traits rather than a neurobiological condition. For example, if boy has ADHD, he might be described as hyper or energetic, but a girl with ADHD might be labeled as ditzy or careless. This lack of recognition leads to fewer diagnoses in females, which means many girls don't get the support they need early on. So, now let's discuss the long-term impacts. What happens when ADHD in females goes undiagnosed? Well, without a diagnosis, girls often don't receive the necessary interventions, which can lead to a range of issues. These include academic struggles, low self-esteem, anxiety, depression, and even challenges in personal and professional relationships. Females with undiagnosed ADHD often feel like they have to work much harder to achieve the same results as their peers. This can lead to burnout, stress, and even more severe mental health issues later in life. Additionally, ADHD in females often becomes more apparent in adulthood when they face more complex life demands like managing a career, household, or children. So, what can be done? First and foremost, awareness is the key. Parents, teachers, and healthcare providers should be aware of the different ways ADHD can present, especially in females. Also, educate yourself and others about diverse symptoms of ADHD. If you suspect ADHD in yourself or someone else, advocate for proper evaluation and support. Finally, if you or someone you know is struggling with ADHD or any symptoms that could be ADHD, don't hesitate to seek a professional evaluation. Remember, ADHD is not about lack of effort or intelligence. With the right support and strategies, individuals with ADHD can thrive. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit. And as always, drop a comment below with your thoughts or any questions you have. See you in the next video. Bye.